Hello, mother.
Okay, here are some things I love about my mama.
Things that I love about my mama.
Here are some things that I love about my mama.
What I love most about Becky.
Just wanted to stop by and tell you some of the things that I love about you.
I love that she's the only person in the entire world who can tickle me. Nobody else can. I don't know how she does, but she does, and I secretly love that.
I love that she cares so much about her babies and puts her whole heart and soul into everything that we do. And she always wants to take care of us and protect us from crazies and make sure that we're at our best.
Is her heart and how she cares so much for other people. I've always admired that in her. It comes out all the time. The things that she does, puts herself second and puts other people first.
I love that she is so truthful and honest. I know that I can come to her about any situation, whether it be about work or a friend, and she will just give me her true and honest opinion, and I think that's so special.
So first off, when we decided to do this, I knew what my number one thing would be, and the first thing I love about you is your laugh. When you laugh, it demands attention, and I love that. It's just who you are. Sometimes it's loud, and sometimes it's a wheeze. But I love it both ways.
She has the best, most contagious laugh of any person I've ever heard. She has the biggest smile that matches her big heart.
She is especially good at making people laugh. Everyone knows that Becky Brock is hilarious, and I seriously wish I had inherited some of those people skills.
And I love how much fun we have together and your personality, and I love that I remind so many people of you at my age. And
she cares about people. She prays for them. She wants what's best for them. And that's just everyone.
Secondly, I love the style that you have. I've always thought that you dressed really nice and you have great color coordination, I guess, and you know how to put an outfit together and match it with the earrings and that whomper of a diamond ring that you've got on your finger always looks nice with it as well.
I love that she celebrates my victories as her own.
I love that she is so wonderful at taking care of all of us children. I know that she would go to bat for any of us, even Daddy.
I think that she's wonderful at everything. Seriously, I can't think of anything that she's not good at, but
And the third thing that I love about you is how much that you love the Lord. And I always enjoy getting to be with you in church and hearing you testify or shout. Those two things always stick out and sing. And I love those things about you.
I love that she shares every single one of my volleyball memories with me. There's not one thing that I could say that she doesn't remember.
One of the other things that I love about her so much is the way that she has loved and nurtured all of our children.
I love our shopping trips together. I think it's so much fun that we can just go to Walmart or Meijer or the mall and spend all day just together having fun.
I love when she insists that I have to get a new outfit for every special occasion because she just cares so much about everything that's important to me and wants me to feel and look my best.
I think she is wonderful at making anything fun and special. Every memory of an event, a celebration, a holiday is literally magical in my mind because of the effort that she put into it.
You know when to laugh and what to laugh at, so that's always a fun time.
She has been such a great mother. She has been hard on herself. I don't think Becky thinks she is, but I think her children all think that she is. And I know as her partner in raising the kids that I can't think of anybody that could have done a better job than her. She's the absolute best.
And I also love when she tells me I go at things like a hog. That's a lie, just kidding, I don't really love that.
Her best quality, I would say, is how brave she is, and she might think that's silly, but I think that because I love how she's not scared to stand up for what she believes in and protect those that she cares about, how she would fight anybody for me.
I can always count on her to have my back in any situation. That goes for all 4 of us kids. I know that for a fact. She would fight for any of us.
I also love it when she tells me I remind her of her best friend, Michelle. I think that's really special, and I love that.
I love it when she tells me that if we would have known each other in high school, we would have been best friends. I think that's so special because I honor her friendship now, and it's just been amazing. If we would have had that in high school together, I know it would have been so much fun, and we probably would have gotten in trouble, but...
Her favorite quality of mine, I think, is her hands, and I know that sounds weird, but I've always loved my mom's hands. I think they're beautiful.
And I guess now I'm supposed to tell one of my favorite stories, and this one may seem silly to other people, but it was one time I was young, probably middle school still, and we were driving down the road, and like something like bit me like under my arm, and I was like, and I screamed ow, and you were like, what? And I was like, my armpit, and you thought it was like the funniest thing that you had ever heard in your life.
My favorite memory is probably too hard to pick, but something that has been coming back to me lately is when I broke 30 on the ACT for the first time, and I didn't even know about it yet, but I came home from school that day, and she had bought a cake for me that had 30 on it and surprised me with it just because she was so excited for me, and that just shows how supportive and caring that she is.
One of my favorite memories together is going prom dress shopping. With me being the youngest, a lot of the time it was just me and you, and I think that's so much fun, and how special all those times were together, and even wedding dress shopping in there too, even when everybody was with us.
I love the memory of her tripping and falling on the 4th of July. I love the memories looking over at the parents like in a club game, and her being there and giving me one of these, because I knew what that meant, and to me it meant more than there's a club coach here to watch you, so turn it on. To me it meant that my mom had my back, and that she cared about my future and cared about me and my success.
Remember when I was little and I was starting to question if Santa Claus was real or not, one of my Christmas gifts on my list was that I wanted a bell off of Santa's sleigh, and you went and you got a bell and you wrote on it to always believe, and that's just been one of my favorite memories from when I was little.
I have this very specific memory, and she would do this a lot, but this one time where she literally kick-shoved Trey and I across the living room for hours. Like, she would just sit in her recliner and lean back and then just shove us across the room. And she did that for so long, and we all just laughed, and the baby girls were so little that she couldn't kick-shove them across the room, but they would just giggle, and I love that memory.
Happy Mother's Day, Mama. I love you.
Once again, happy Mother's Day, and I love you bunches, and I miss you. I wish I could be there with you, and hopefully we'll get to be together again soon. I'll get to be home again. So I love you, and happy Mother's Day.
I just wanted to tell you happy Mother's Day, Mommy, and I love you.
Love you, Mama.
I would not have wanted to spend this wonderful life with anybody different than my sweet Becky. I love you, babe. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for all of the memories, and I hope we get to spend many more of them.